Hi guys, welcome to another Pathways wrap. Going back a couple of weeks ago from our last wrap in round 15, we had our Rabbitohs women's head out to an away game out to Mounties and come away with that one with a really tight 20-all draw, which feeds off a couple of great results they've had leading into their last game of the year. Our New South Wales Cup continue their winning ways with a great win 38-12 over the Blacktown Workers. And unfortunately, our Jersey flag, after leading for a majority of the day out at Brookvale, went down 30-26 to the Manly Sea Eagles. We obviously had no games on the weekend due to the rep round. It was great to see some of our Pathways players getting out and representing some of those games. And also keep an eye out for a story coming up soon about the 18 boys that we have heading to the Australian Schoolboy National Titles next week. Looking at our feature for the week, we're going to catch up with Karen Stuart, who holds multiple roles in the female pathway at our club, including the assistant coach of our Harvey Norman Women's and also coached our inaugural Tasha Gale team in 2022. With our Lisa Fiola under-17 carnival right around the corner, we thought we'd just catch up with Karen and see how the female pathway is going.
I'm the Karen Stuart. I'm the assistant coach for Harvey's and I'm the female advisor for Souths for the women's pathways. I started probably later in life because, you know, the opportunities I guess weren't there for girls, you know, when I was younger to play, and I played most of my football career actually in Queensland, even though I'm born and bred in New South Wales. You know, played club footy, played for Brisbane, played for Queensland for a number of years and then played for the Gillaroos for 4 or 5 years. You know, and then when I retired from playing, I played a couple of years of union for Queensland and the Wallaroos, and then I got in the Wallaroos squad for that, but it wasn't really something I enjoyed as much as league, and so, you know, I guess I was at that age too on just to have children. So it was a good age to sort of stop playing. I went and got myself though involved in coaching in the male pathways up in Queensland, and so I did a lot of my apprenticeship in junior reps and other in the male pathways, and then decided it was time to sort of come back and give back to something that I love, which is, you know, trying to make sure that the girls can develop and, you know, do what they want to do in the sport, and I thought that I'd have a part to play in that by coaching. And so I think it was just through a chain of events really that kind of led to a phone call to say, are you interested in coming across to Souths? At the time they wanted some support in the female space for the coach that was here then, in Dean. He needed some support. I guess, you know, based on the fact that I've been in the women's game, both as a player and a coach for a really long time, and I'd had a little bit of time off from footy completely, and then, you know, it's a perfect opportunity really to come back and get my head into it. I think what I enjoy the most is I enjoy seeing somebody that is fresh to the game, doesn't have a lot of footy behind them, a lot of experience behind them, and certainly not a lot of skill sets behind them, and watching them develop over a period of time to become really solid, sound league players. I think I enjoy that the most. Look, I've seen this team this year, and I think this has a lot to do with certainly some of the experience that we've managed to recruit in this year with the type of players that we've got. We've got a really sound, solid coach that is really experienced. He's come from, you know, male pathways, and this is his first opportunity in the female pathways, and I think, you know, what he's brought to the team, what he's brought to, you know, South, what he's brought to myself as a coach, it's been kind of a bringing together and an enhancement of everything that we kind of had, plus the new stuff we've had, and we've been able to gel that now. Look, I think what we need to take out of it is we talk about building and we talk about the Rabbitohs, you know, investing in the women and wanting to develop the pathways, and I think I can see that happening, and I can see things, you know, starting to come together, but these things take time. What I like to see out of them, what I think is happening is, you know, a lot of these kids and a lot of these young women, they are growing. You know, even though sometimes they probably don't see it because the scores don't necessarily reflect that, but they're growing, and I think, you know, Souths I believe they're invested, I see that they're invested, and I think if the girls can, you know, embrace that and engage with that, and really own that and sort of, be part of that. I think good things will come in the next, year or two through that, development of the female space here.
Great to hear from Karen there, and obviously great to see all the hard work that's going on behind the scenes in our female pathway. And we wish our under-17 Lisa Fiola Cup squad the best of luck in that carnival coming up next week. Looking to our games ahead for this weekend, we have our Harvey Norman Women's in their final game of the year, travelling away to the New South Wales Centre of Excellence to take on St Mary's. We wish the girls the best of luck. Hopefully they come away with a win to see the season out. Our New South Wales Cup will continue as a curtain raiser out at Acor Stadium, coming up against the Parramatta Eels as they look to try and cement a spot in the top 4. And our Jersey Flegg Cup will see the round out, trying to get back into that winning circle, taking on the Parramatta Eels here at Redfern Oval this Saturday. As always, please keep an eye on our website for all kick-off times.